Well, let's get the views of public affairs analyst Olalekan Oshunkoya, who joins me now from Abuja. Thank you very much, Mr. Oshunkoya, for joining in at this time. So what do you make of this operation, Show Your ID Card? Olalekan Oshunkoya, if you can hear me, what's your take on this planned move by the army?
Oh, thank you for having me. I mean, this is clearly, you can see the amount of outrage that this operation has given among Nigerians. It is just very unpopular because people are just, it shows clearly that the army is stepping outside its boundary of its mandate to do something that it has no business doing. So it's very clear that everybody from the National Assembly, from the Nigerian Bar Association, civil society group have come out to condemn this action because it's clear that there is an attempt to declare a state of emergency in Nigeria. It's like saying that, oh, we are under war, that the country is under war, and then we have to respond to it. And I don't think it's that bad. The security situation in the country is relatively peaceful in most part of the country, so I don't see a reason why Operation Positive Identification is needed at this time. It's not critical. So I think it shows clearly that the army is stepping outside of its mandate to do something that it has no business to do at all.
But does your position also include the stance of some of the lawmakers who spoke out yesterday against this planned move, saying which ID card is national, so to speak? There are so many ID card schemes in circulation, and not everyone has had his or hers.
Exactly, that's the question. What is the operational modality to actually determine which one is valid, which one is not valid? If you're trying to ask people to produce identification on the road, that means you must have equipment and resources to be able to determine all the different identification systems that we have in the country. We have your driver. Are you going to be checking with your driver license? Are you going to be checking authenticity of your international passport? Are they going to be using BVN card to authenticate that? Are they going to be using the national ID card as all of these things? So it's clearly that if they didn't think this through, and then it's obvious that we have a very complicated identity management system in this country, that one single effort cannot just be enough, and the amount of resources. If you do a cost-benefit analysis of this policy decision, it will be clear that the army doesn't even have the capacity to actually even do it. To actually ascertain, it will just lead to increased harassment and an increased intimidation of people on the street. And that is why a lot of people, including National Assembly, is coming out to say this is not something we want. The benefit of this outweighs the cost of it. So it's just not going to work.
All right, Olalekan Oshunkoya, thank you so much for your contributions on the news.